needs to be humbled, and I really don't want to be the one to do it, but dang.
Now, Lady Trejo had been feeling some type of way because she had just discovered that her husband was having an extramarital affair or affairs.
But forget the woman, like him, the women. I know it's been women.
Now, I understand why she was heartbroken. Like she said, 11 years out of her life. And he could leave her at the drop of a dime. But she didn't burn his car. We would have understood that. She didn't set his clothes on fire. She didn't go lament, to the family and the pastors. She embarrassed the call in front of the world. It does matter. It is important. The image that YB Kev and the young men that look up to Brian have of him does matter because that image is what the children rely on. You have ruined the viewing experience for the children. And did y'all hear what she was saying? Antoine is heartbroken. I guess that's her son. I would think that's her son. So she had to run and tell the children this too, going to the children. Oh, your daddy ruined our family.
No, Antoine's completely heartbroken. We're all heartbroken. He destroyed everything.
It's demonic and it's Jezebelic. And we're back on the internet nearly the next day talking about if we don't like her transparency, she don't care because she just being real. Are you? Because for someone whose life just fell apart, the last place you should be is to the internet. While you was using that psychology education to psychologize your husband, psychologize the call, you should have been psychologizing yourself.
He hated when I was learning psychology because I'm like, bro, you have all every time I ask you something, like you're acting guilty.
See, Miss Trejo, it's easy to use them high-powered lenses of yours when you psychologizing your husband. But what can make you a true woman of God is taking them same lenses and turning them inward first.
He's over here like, I love you, and this and that. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been mean, and I have definitely used choice words.
You see how she just brushed over how she done been mean to the poor call. And I know y'all may feel a type of way about me coming down on Monica, but I don't care. None of what she did is back spiritually. It's the blatant disregard for spiritual protocol for me. For godly protocol. The Bible never even hints at, alludes to, or insinuates that a woman's place is to humble her husband. If he is abusive, the police will humble him. If he's a cheater, the divorce court will humble him. But it's never your place to humble a call.
I have begged this man to stop taking so many bookings, go to church with me. I've been sitting in church for 13 years by myself while he go and preach. I have cried and cried and cried from being lonely.
Monica, you haven't been in church by yourself. You've had your children with you. And even if you had no children, Christ is all in all that you need. Your husband wasn't there physically because he was out running up a bag for the legacy. That's what a call does. I'm going to have to do a class on how to make a call happy because y'all going to be done running these poor men crazy.
Since KMF just made a public announcement, I'm going to go ahead and make the newest one that I just found out 5 minutes ago.
Listen at this. I mean, rooted in pride, huffing and puffing up at her husband before the world. It's a disregard for spiritual protocol.
You run an empire on being false, your empire gonna fall eventually.
See, sometimes you have to know when to weigh the scales and be quiet. You see how you have to think about the human toll it takes on those within the human empire. Not just Brian, but the children and souls that look up to him. Brian is a man, and I'm sure he had his ways, and he may have the whole spirit. But you was out of line for doing the call like that.